All right, moving on to the second step of pillar 4. We're going to talk about using follow-up habits, asking for feedback. So I love feedback, even if it is negative. So it's all about mindset here. It's going to be very important. Is like to try not to take things personally. And hopefully the person giving the feedback to you is not attacking you, because that also matters. Like, I'm not asking for feedback for you to be like, oh, you suck. Okay, well, what could have been better there? Because feedback's important. That's where, like I said, last time, the surveys, you want to know about the surveys. You want to ask your managers. You want to ask people around you. You ask those people like, okay, what could I have done differently? What could I have done better? Can you listen to my video? Do you like, could this video be better? Okay, look at my quote. Does this quote sound okay? Like, do things make sense to you? Because if someone's got more experience, or even just someone different, be like, oh, that really sounds kind of like reachy. Like maybe like, oh, customers' brakes, your brakes are getting at 2 millimeters. Like if you don't replace your brakes, you could slide off the road. Like I would never say that in a quote. Well, the brakes are important. I'm not going to threaten the customer with saying that they're going to, get injured or their car's going to fly off the road. And some people do that, and I think that's very dirty. Definitely don't want to do that. And so like that all kind of goes back into building that trust. Is like ask for the feedback so that you can build good trust with the people around you, your riders, your parts department. Build good trust with the customers. Even if you never see that customer again, your dealership, you represent your dealership or your shop, and your shop or dealership builds trust with that customer. Build trust for the next person, like because that always like pay it forward kind of thing. That definitely happens. So like if you get a car that someone worked on and they're like not the best tech, but you just worked on it, like they may not have set you up for the same success that you set the next guy up for. So just remember that you want to build trust and with everyone around you. I've heard a lot of technicians talking about, oh, my parts guys suck. My writers suck. Okay, but could they be better? Probably, maybe. Is this something that you can do to help them be better? I'm sure you can give them a tip or two that would help them be better. I'm not saying you have to explain every repair or you have to explain what happens if cords are showing on a tire and the tire explodes. Like, that's simple. If they don't get it, to that point, like that's out of your hands. All you can do is try to give them that little booster. If you have to tell them 10 times, maybe it's time to take that complaint to somebody else, like your manager, your shop floor. Like, hey, I just told Bob 6 times that these tires are going to blow out on different cars if they don't replace the cords. And he asked me why every time. Okay, like maybe he needs to write that down. But don't always be so negative towards those parts guys and those service riders, because they're working, they're trying to make money. Most people are there to make money and to work. They want to feed their families. They want to be successful in life. They're not there to be like just like stupid on purpose. Like no one's there to be stupid on purpose. I mean, some people they are maybe just not up to par with the process and efficiencies that you're working with, and that's okay. Like there's plenty of people that aren't at the same level that I'm at, but I work around that and use that to advantage. Like if there's a parts guy that you know is more reliable than another parts guy, like sure, if he's busy, you have to go to the other one, but like maybe try to focus on the guys that you work with better, or the ASMs that, like if you work with certain riders. I mean, the way tickets get distributed, I don't really have my choice with riders, but I try to build a good relationship with all my riders. I try to help them out. I try to communicate properly. I'm updating my customers. I'm updating them. I'm doing as much as I can to help them. If they have a question, like answer it. Like answer the phone call, answer the question if it's silly, but help them be better so that them being better helps you. And that's building trust with the associates around you. And just touch base on those videos. Like videos are super important. If your service riders or your advisors aren't watching your videos before they're calling customers, maybe you need to like touch base with them and be like, hey, you should probably watch that video so your video gives a better explanation to the customer and a better explanation to them on what you're repairing. So it's all about communication,